Welcome back, friends, to Battles for Spain. Guadalajara 1937 is still the battle we are fighting here, and the Corpotruppe Volontaria, the Italian volunteer group, has still parts of the 3rd Division here. They look intimidating, so let's see whether our international brigades can bring victory to us, but before we will find out, the nationalists are playing their turn. Supply. Montaner is out of supply. Interestingly enough, it's the unit at the supply source down there. Seems to be... it was a supply source of ours, right? That's how it works. And it's an attack by Ardente and some Italian planes, but we hit them. We have the terrain on our side this time. Another hit. So that's a victory for us. Good. And good to see that this worked with the cavalry down here. Interestingly enough, they do not attack us. And I don't get it. The 3rd Division, why don't they attack? Machine guns again, okay. Good. Good to have machine guns. Planes go back to air base, and I'm not sure where shall we... No, we don't ask Miache for reinforcements. We will maybe move in here. Attack these guys again with all our planes. So supply is good. And bring the planes in. Bring the planes in. Not enough movement points again, so something is... Nope. No, let's go this way. Yeah. Sufficient movement now. Good. So attacking, what is it? Barranco del Hoquino. And Lucas and Pando now joined forces. I'm not sure if that is a good thing or not. Might be too much. Let's bring some units out of the MG company. Okay. Campesino. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus artillery. Shall they bring 2 tanks? It's kind of risky to bring in... Oh, we're still in the air moving phase. To bring in that many tanks, because if they are hit, they are quickly destroyed. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the artillery. So take these, but another one of these, Heredia. Yeah. Now, how many units has Pando? He's the best units now. And he's even better than Lucas. Bad morale, no tactical knowledge. Maybe that is because he has too many units now? Only 5, yeah, tactical is now 1. Alright, he can only control 5 units. Or command, I should say. Yes. Same here, so Campesino, move forward. They could move in here. Shall we do this? Let's do this. And these guys down here. These guys over here. We brought all our planes, so... Wait, now this time... Remember the tanks. Join. They spend the whole movement point by moving over the river. Fail then. Nonetheless, attack again. Down here we seem to be in a good position. Let's move Barcelo up. It's like really risky. Because... But wait, can they attack? Yeah, of course these units here of the 3rd Division can obviously attack this adjacent position. So let's hope they do not attack. The cavalry decks in here. This unit should be destroyed on the next turn, so they can defend the bridge against a possible attack. And now over to these guys. They have the artillery, so the guys with the artillery under Pandor. No. Wait. Lukas should be their leader. This way. Lukas, yeah. Because he has a morale of 1 now. And these guys attack here, so... These guys join with Pando. And Pando cannot move because of the terrain. And is thereby blocking Carles' path to the front. Bring these guys up. One of them can capture the supply source. And now the Italians have to move on the supply source, right? Otherwise they should be out of supply now. So all of their units would be destroyed in 2 turns then. If this is right. Well, maybe we can bring the artillery this way. These units as well. Whoop. Would have been a possible way to bring in Carle over here, down this road. Yeah, it's a real... The movement is the biggest issue here in this battle. Or the maneuvering, I should say. Yeah, nothing we can do about it. Let's go to the next turn. And proceed with our battles. Morale is better for us. They have terrain. So... No card. They have -1, and we have the tanks, and they hit hard. That's good. Campesino Brigade takes a hit. And on we go, and again the tanks hit hard. We have 2 panicking units, but that's not a problem, because we destroy them. Alright. The last remaining brigade did retreat down here to Arroyo de Valdemedina. Interesting. So now our attack on Francisci again. We're gonna use the machine guns, and again they have... We have a morale penalty. Okay, Francisci has a 1 morale, Gonzalez has not. And terrain, yeah, terrain is the biggest problem, but the planes, let's hope for the planes. 1 hit by a plane. So at least the Italian bombers are destroyed. We panic 1 unit and take 2 hits. Another victory for the nationalists, but we are working them down. Air defensive movement, not sure where Maybe to a campesino or to the supply source, but I believe we cannot move the planes that far. Not enough movement points. Huzzah. This way. Supply source is here. Cannot be passed. But they can reach it. Might be a bug as well. I'm not sure about it. But let's defend this supply area against possible Italian counterattacks and we end the turn. Let's take a look at the casualties. Yeah, we destroyed all of them. Good. So, the Italians draw a card. And return to air base. They are now all out of supply. That is what we wanted. They split their forces here. Interesting. And that's it. There is no counterattack. Forced march. Yeah, okay. And it's our turn again. We don't need reinforcements. And now we gonna simply wait till they dissolve, right? Or shall we bring in planes to crush them? To finally crush them. Can they move down here? Nope. Can they move through here? Nope. The quickest way was not this route though. Attack these? Yeah. We can't go further during attack air movement. I'm not sure why. So one stack gets one extra movement point. I played the card. Now, this time, I'm actually able to select a stack. I mean, it doesn't make a difference at this point in time, but we simply do it. All right. Now let's bolster our defense over here. Slowly but surely advancing. These guys, come on, we want to see some more fighting. These guys advance, these guys advance. Push forward, men, comrades, for the glorious victory of the Republic. And they are out of supply. We should be able to hit them, right? Because they have no combat values, I believe. I'm not sure. Let's attack these. And these guys, I'll move there maybe. As I said, doesn't make any difference now. This battle is won for the Republic already, and we keep on fighting nonetheless. 2 hits against the Italians and another 2 hits. So the Loopy Brigade is destroyed. Down here, oh, they still have combat values. Okay, they retreat. Didn't see where. Maybe they were destroyed now. So our planes don't hit. But edificación. And the enemy hits as well. A panic. And a panic. So that's a route test against the nationalists, but they are able to hold the ground. That's funny. I don't believe we need defensive air support, do we? Let's bring them somewhere up there. Ah, here. On the supply source again, but they are again out of supplies, so should be over now. Ah, they are not destroyed yet. Next turn. Forced march, interesting. And this troop gets an additional point here, so they can, if they hadn't used the card, they wouldn't have been able to move because of the supply issues. Red propaganda causes effect on some Italian volunteers. You win a victory point. Yeah, why not? Reinforcements not needed, but we take the victory point. Thanks a lot. Supply is great for our units. There's no enemy behind us. Let's attack them again, why not? And let's have another battle then. These guys. Ah. Come on, move in there, this time with tank support. Move these guys up. Lukash, attack please. These guys up, move these guys over, these guys over. These guys over, doesn't make any difference. Because the Republic is victorious at Guadalajara. And what a victory this is. Oh, -3 for us. Alright. At least one of their units panicked, which makes a safe victory for us. Could have lost some victory points there for this attack. Oh, they are hitting hard. One hit against us, so Lajo Caballero Brigade is hit. And one plane finally hits, but we have a panicked unit as well. Victory for us. And they moved back to this position where we came from. No, we came from El Sotillo. Alright, no, we don't need air defensive movement. This should be the victory. They should all be dissolved now. Still not dissolved. One unit only. This one down there. So they keep moving and try to cut our supply line to this cavalry unit, but it is protected, so no problem for us. We have some veterans we can use. Thank you. We don't need reinforcements. Supply is good. We don't need air support. Thank you. We're gonna move in here, capture this supply source back, move these guys up, and attack here again just for fun. Yeah, come on, let's just... Why not, right? Just push these guys in. Because it is a game and not a real battle. No need for veterans here. Oh, we could have used them. -3 due to what? Terrain and artillery, and I don't get it. Okay, this time there are 4 artillery batteries. I get that. No hit whatsoever, 1 panic against the Italians, which is then a victory for us. No need for veterans here, definitely. Yeah, 1 hit against them. So Implacable is destroyed. And against these guys, by land, terrain maybe? No. Yeah, it's only modifiers terrain here. Ah, the tanks don't do the job, but the Caballero battalion. So these guys are destroyed, and a defensive movement is not needed. We can use the planes, I don't know, at the Jarama or somewhere else, to fight off the nationalist offensives against the Republican Spain. Yeah, and these guys are now destroyed, and this should be victory now. It is not. Okay. No, I don't need reinforcements against a non-existent enemy. Why should I move units now? No. So I call this a victory. I mean, let's just capture these regions then. They want us to. I skipped just through the turn to see if it's victory when it comes to their turn and they don't have units. They keep drawing cards. Fatigue. Some units are retired and need to rest. They are immobilized. Yeah, okay. They still have these 2 spaces there. And the planes, of course, but they don't use them. It's hilarious. It's hilarious, guys. Yeah, let's stop it here. It doesn't make any sense to continue this one. So I call this a victory. I'm gonna write to Miguel that there should be an auto victory at some point, if there are no units remaining here for the nationalists. And yeah, obviously what do I think after this first battle I fought in Battles for Spain? Obviously I have to turn the difficulty up, and I believe the real charm of this kind of games, I mean, it's the same engine like Wars Across the World, and I played the Spain 1936 scenario there, the DLC, and I must say, even on the hardest difficulty, yeah, I'm not rushing through, but, and that's with the Republic, it's kinda easy to win. Because the AI is very, what should I say, is very... it simply does not push as the nationalists did historically in Spain. And I have the feeling the same is the case here. The Italians should have pushed much more heavily. I mean, they did, but in a way that their supply lines were easily cut off, so we could destroy these units that push down the road here without any big combats or whatever. I mean, they pushed down here, but yeah, again, they were isolated and destroyed. So I believe the difficulty level, I don't know whether it fixed this problem, but I believe, if I remember correctly, it leads to the AI making less faults. So maybe these weird movements are included there. I'm not sure. We will see in the next battle. And I hope you enjoyed this one. So see you on the next one, guys. Yeah, goodbye.